in this nation about the Donald. I've indicated to you before, and I shall continue to press my claim that he is a racist, a rapist, and a pedophile. Here is a man who is a pathological liar. When Jake Tapper took him on, and he probably won't do Jake's show again, because anytime you pull a Bacon Kelly on Donald, which simply means you ask him a tough question and you don't let him slide out of it, then he sends out a tweet calling you a third-rate reporter, and he won't do your show again. But he pretended not to know who David Duke was. Now here's a guy who fashions himself to be brilliant. He is a guy who imagines himself to be the keeper of all knowledge. He stated on a number of occasions that he has a photographic memory. So if a man is brilliant, and as he indicated, went to Wharton School of Finance and has a photographic memory, how is it that he forgot David Duke from the 90s? Well, there's video of them circulating together. Not only that, any halfway intelligent American over 40 years of age knows the name David Duke. You don't have to be very, very informed to remember that name. That's like saying you don't know who, to the opposite extreme, Malcolm X was. I mean, I know white kids in college who are 19 and 20 years old who know nothing about the civil rights movement firsthand, but they know, oh, Malcolm was a Muslim and he was a leader and he was a, but Donald suddenly did not know who David Duke was. I'm going to say this again. For those who are silly enough, racist enough, demonic enough to support this man, you need to give yourself a checkup from the neck up, because there is something wrong with your brain. How can someone look themselves in the mirror and allow a pimp, because that's what he is. He's basically a political pimp. He's a huckster, to come along and sell you fried ice cream, to come along and sell you a dream that you know is not true. I don't know how anyone can look, and the guy looks like a fool, to be quite frank with you. If you look at him from the side of his head and from the back of his head, not to be vain, but he's a very vain person. He looks like a nutcase. And to have the audacity, that hair, to run around talking about how people look like Carly Fiorini and things of that nature. Obviously, he's not looking in the mirror too often. Listen, I am Sherman D. Manning. I just came for a brief stop this morning on this podcast. I want to encourage you, if you're watching the FX series on O.J. Simpson, to get my book, The Truth About O.J. Simpson, Race, Class, Money, and Justice. It is available at local bookstores as well as on Amazon.com. I also encourage you to go to Facebook and like me, friend me, and if anyone knows anything about podcast and how to expand this, please contact me with all deliberate speed. I'm new at this. I'm new in town. I'm new to all of this. And I keep trying to look at my likes, and the smartphone says your likes are locked. And I don't know what to do about that. So if you know anything about these podcasts and can assist me in expanding this and professionalizing it and growing it, please contact me. Listen, I'm going to sign off for now, but remember, you can make a difference. This is your country. We live here together. It is a great country. It is the greatest country on the planet, and it will get greater the more of us, as more of us come together and participate in the political process. Everybody, everybody can be great, as Dr. King said, because everybody can serve. It was Jesus who said, "The greatest among you shall be the servant." Serve your community, serve your brothers and your sisters, serve the inmates at the institution where you work by taking someone under your wings. Teach them how to read, engage them politically, help pull them out of the rut that they're in, help them to transmogrify and metamorphose their own lives, because metamorphosis and transformation as well as transmogrification are all possible. But someone has to believe in you, and you also have to believe in yourself. Imagine yourself, see yourself succeeding against all odds, rising up and becoming the man or the woman which God would have you be. Have a dream, ladies and gentlemen. Have a vision, because if you have no vision and you have no dream, you are doomed. The most dangerous man to get involved with is a man who has no vision, no there to get to. It's what gets me out of the bed in the morning. It's what keeps me from sleeping in late, because I have somewhere that I'm trying to get. And I need you to remember your dream. A lot of you are so caught up in the rut and in the whims and whams of life that you have forgotten about your dream. You used to pray and ask God to do certain things for you, and it's been so long that you've forgotten what you prayed for. Don't give up on your dream. You were sent to the planet to do something, and your work is not your job. Your job is what you do. Sometimes it's what you do for money. It's your assignment. But your work is what you were sent to the planet to do. It is your gift. It is your gift. Strive to discover this difference between your job and your work. Okay? Just wanted to get that off my chest. In the meantime and in between time, be sure to go to www.napsusa.org. That is N as in needle, A as in apple, P as in Paul, S as in Sherman, USA.org as an organization, and see the things that we have going. And also look at Sherman D. Manning on Facebook. Like me, friend me, and let's get together. And remember, keep hope alive. Sherman D. Manning signing off for now.